Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. In the vast world of coin collecting, few coins capture attention like those from the 50 State Quarters program, and among them, the 2006 Nevada Washington Quarter stands as a symbol of beauty, symbolism, and unexpected value. This small, shiny piece of metal not only carries the pride of the Silver State but also hides a fascinating story that has stunned collectors and numismatists alike. What was once pocket change is now a cherished treasure, and today, we're going deep into the tale of the 2006 Nevada quarter dollar that's become a hot topic in the world of rare coins. The United States Mint launched the 50 State Quarters program in 1999 to honor each of the 50 states with a unique design on the reverse of the Washington quarter. When it came time to showcase Nevada in 2006, the design delivered a strong impression. It depicted three galloping wild horses racing across a desert plain, symbolizing freedom and the untamed spirit of the American West. Above them, the rising sun cast its rays, and sagebrush, the state flower, framed the scene. With the words, "The Silver State," prominently featured, this coin became an instant favorite. While millions of these quarters were minted for general circulation, only a tiny fraction of them turned out to be highly collectible. What makes a standard coin turn into a jackpot for collectors is a combination of rarity, condition, and unique minting errors. And that's where our story gets exciting. Among the ordinary lies the extraordinary, a handful of Nevada quarters from 2006 that are unlike any others. These coins may appear common at first glance, but under a trained eye or a magnifying lens, their secret begins to shine. One of the most desirable features collectors hunt for in the Nevada quarter is the presence of mint errors. These can include off-center strikes, doubled dies, die cracks, or even coins that were struck on the wrong planchet. These anomalies often occur during the minting process when machinery malfunctions or dies become misaligned. Such errors are unintentional, making each flawed coin a rare piece of American minting history. And for collectors, these errors are pure gold. A particularly notable type of error found in some 2006 Nevada quarters is a dramatic die clash. This occurs when the coin dies strike each other without a coin planchet in between, leaving ghostly outlines of the design on the opposite side of the coin. It creates a haunting effect that instantly catches the attention of experts and collectors alike. These types of errors are incredibly scarce and, when paired with a near-perfect condition, can send a coin's value skyrocketing. Another thrilling variety involves a double die reverse, where elements of the design such as the horse's legs, the rays of the sun, or the letters in Nevada appear doubled. This is not only visually intriguing, but also highly sought after due to the technical nature of the mistake. Double die coins are proof of human and mechanical imperfection within a system that aims for flawless uniformity, making them prized trophies in any collection. In terms of condition, coins that have never been in circulation and are preserved in pristine state are known as mint state coins. These carry the MS grading and are rated from 60 to 70. A Nevada quarter graded MS 67 or higher, especially with a striking mint error, can command enormous value on the collector's market. Only a very limited number of these coins have surfaced in such top grades, adding to their exclusivity. Collectors also pay close attention to the mint mark, located on the front of the coin just to the right of George Washington's ponytail. The 2006 Nevada quarters were minted in Philadelphia, marked P, Denver, marked D, and San Francisco, marked S. While the S mint mark is usually associated with proof coins, both the Philadelphia and Denver versions have yielded valuable error coins over time. The rarity isn't bound to one specific mint. What matters most is the uniqueness of the coin's features. Let's not forget the story of discovery. Many of the rarest coins have been found in the most unexpected places: coin jars, old drawers, pocket change, or even inherited collections. The beauty of numismatics lies in the possibility that you might unknowingly be holding a fortune in your hand. The 2006 Nevada quarter has proven that possibility to be very real for a few lucky individuals. One such case involved a coin collector who stumbled upon a Nevada quarter with an unusual doubling on the horse's legs and a visible die crack stretching across the rays of the sun. After careful grading and verification, the coin's uniqueness was confirmed, and it went on to attract national attention among coin enthusiasts and professional graders. The Nevada quarter also appeals to those who love history and symbolism. Nevada earned its nickname, the Silver State, due to the massive silver deposits discovered in the 1800s, which led to booming mining towns and rapid development. The coin celebrates this proud heritage with its sparkling silver-colored surface and energetic horse imagery, adding layers of meaning beyond its monetary value. For those new to coin collecting, the Nevada quarter offers a perfect entry point. It's part of a beloved national program, features an iconic design, and holds a potential for unexpected value. As more people dig into their change and old collections, the excitement grows, and with every new discovery, the legend of the Nevada quarter continues to expand. Online marketplaces and auctions have seen rising demand for this quarter, especially those in gem-uncirculated condition with visible errors. Coin dealers and collectors frequently exchange stories about newly discovered varieties, and forums are alive with chatter over this remarkable piece. Every new coin that surfaces adds another page to its ongoing story. The allure of the 2006 Nevada quarter lies in its unpredictability. It reminds us that great treasures don't always come locked in safes or buried underground. Sometimes, they're found in the change we carry every day. That possibility drives collectors to keep searching, learning, and dreaming. As technology makes it easier to grade, preserve, and identify rare coins, interest in state quarters like Nevada only grows. Modern coin collecting tools, including digital microscopes and online databases, have made it easier for everyday people to become part of the numismatic world. Every coin has a journey, from mint to pocket, and sometimes into history. The Nevada quarter's journey from a circulated coin to a high-value collectible proves that magic can happen in the most ordinary of objects. Its symbolism, rarity, and potential for surprise have cemented its place as a crown jewel in modern coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the 2006 Nevada quarter offers excitement, challenge, and potential reward. With just a little knowledge and a keen eye, you might just uncover something extraordinary. So the next time you're handed change, take a second look. That humble quarter could hold a secret worth more than you ever imagined. And in the case of the rarest 2006 Nevada Washington quarter discovered so far, that secret was valued at exactly $62,000. Top 2. There's something truly captivating about the way a simple coin can tell a grand story. And among the many treasures minted under the United States 50-state quarters program, the 2007 Montana Washington quarter dollar stands out in a way few others can. A tribute to the rugged and majestic landscape of Big Sky Country, this coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a piece of art, a slice of American history, and for a few lucky collectors, a gateway to unexpected fortune. Released as the 41st quarter in the iconic series, the Montana State Quarter was officially launched in January 2007. Its release was met with great anticipation by collectors across the country, eager to get their hands on the newest state design. The reverse side of the coin instantly drew attention with its bold and symbolic imagery, a powerful American bison skull hovering above a sweeping Montana landscape. This image wasn't chosen at random, it reflects the strength, endurance, and heritage of Montana's frontier spirit and its native roots. Montana is known for its vast wilderness, towering mountain ranges, and deeply rooted Native American culture. The coin's design, with the massive bison skull as the centerpiece, is a nod to the sacred symbol used by Plains tribes and also to the millions of bison that once roamed the region. Beneath the skull, rolling hills and rivers stretch outward, hinting at the untouched natural beauty the state is known for. And engraved proudly beneath this imagery are the words, Big Sky Country, a nickname that has come to define Montana's open landscapes and limitless horizons. While this quarter was minted in the tens of millions, not all Montana quarters are created equal. Beneath the surface of mass production lies a rare breed of coin that stands apart due to specific minting errors or pristine condition, traits that serious collectors chase like hidden treasure. Among these, some of the most valuable Montana quarters are those struck with dramatic die errors or anomalies that occurred during the minting process. One type of error that has been spotted on some 2007 Montana quarters is the doubled die variety. This error gives the illusion of doubled outlines on parts of the design, most notably on the lettering, numbers, or features of the bison skull. These doubling effects happen when the coin die imprints the same image more than once but slightly misaligned, resulting in a rare and eye-catching effect. Collectors who find such specimens consider them prized possessions. Another fascinating error is the off-center strike. This happens when the blank coin isn't properly positioned in the press, causing the design to be imprinted off to one side. The more severe the misalignment, while still showing key elements of the design, the more valuable the coin becomes. And when an off-center error appears on a Montana quarter, especially one with sharp detail and clean edges, the market value can rise dramatically. There's also the rare possibility of discovering a coin struck on the wrong planchet, a blank intended for a different denomination. A Montana quarter struck on a nickel or dime planchet, for instance, would be an extraordinary find, as it would be lighter and smaller than a standard quarter. These mismatches are extremely rare, but they do happen, and when they surface, collectors are quick to recognize their value. Adding even more intrigue is the role that condition plays in determining a coin's worth. Quarters that have never been used in circulation, and are graded by professionals as MS, mint state, 67 or above, are considered exceptional. These coins are flawless under magnification and shine with original luster. Even without a minting error, a Montana quarter in this perfect condition can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. When combined with a rare variety or flaw, the value can skyrocket. Another factor collectors pay close attention to is the mint mark on the coin. The 2007 Montana quarter was produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, indicated by the small letters P or D on the obverse of the coin near Washington's ponytail. Both versions have yielded valuable errors and high-grade specimens. But coins with an S mint mark, produced at the San Francisco Mint, were proof coins, intended primarily for collectors. These can also be worth more if kept in untouched condition. Stories of lucky individuals discovering rare coins in their pocket change continue to thrill the coin community. In one incredible case, a collector stumbled upon a 2007 Montana quarter with a nearly full brockage error, a type of mistake where one coin sticks in the press and leaves a mirror image on the next. That single coin, initially worth 25 cents, was appraised at thousands of dollars due to its rarity and mint state condition. It's not just about monetary value, though. Many collectors are drawn to the Montana quarter for its deep symbolism and striking design. The powerful image of the bison skull serves as a reminder of the American frontier spirit, resilience, and the wild history of the West. Each time you look at the coin, you can almost feel the wide-open plains and hear the wind echo through the mountains of Montana. Collectors of all experience levels find the Montana quarter to be a perfect representation of why coin collecting is so fascinating. It's not just about dates and mint marks, it's about the stories, the history, and the thrill of the unexpected. Whether you're hunting through rolls of quarters from the bank or exploring inherited coin collections, there's always a chance that the next coin you pick up could be something truly special. The Montana quarter also represents a time in America when the nation was uniting history with artistry through the 50-state quarters program. It was a project that brought people together, encouraged collecting in every household, and educated millions about each state's heritage. Montana's quarter plays a key role in that legacy. In recent years, demand for high-grade and error Montana quarters has only increased. As more coins are taken out of circulation or become part of permanent collections, their scarcity continues to rise. Serious collectors now keep close tabs on auctions and coin shows, hoping to spot one of these elusive gems. It's this blend of beauty, history, scarcity, and surprise that makes the 2007 Montana Washington quarter so thrilling to explore. With every glint of metal and each turn of the coin, there's the possibility of discovery, a mystery waiting to be uncovered by the next lucky collector. And while most of these coins may be worth face value, there exists one rare and exceptional Montana quarter from 2007 that captured the imagination of the numismatic world. Graded in perfect condition, with a prominent and unusual die error, it became a sensation when it was auctioned to an eager collector for the astonishing sum of $58,000. Top 3. In the heartland of America, where golden wheat fields stretch endlessly beneath wide blue skies, the 2005 Kansas-Washington quarter was born. This humble yet iconic coin would go on to represent far more than its face value. With a design that captures the simplicity and strength of the Midwest, and an astonishing error that turned an ordinary coin into a numismatic legend, the Kansas State Quarter has carved out a place of its own in the world of valuable collectibles. Released as the 34th coin in the 50 State Quarters program, the Kansas Quarter made its debut in 2005. Sparking curiosity among collectors and historians alike. Minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, this piece was part of a groundbreaking initiative to honor every U.S. state with a unique design, one that reflected each state's natural beauty, culture, and historical impact. What makes the Kansas Quarter so memorable is not only its serene artwork, but also the deeper meanings behind the symbols it carries. On the reverse side of the coin, we find a bold American bison standing tall against a quiet prairie backdrop. The presence of the bison is not random, it's a nod to Kansas' frontier roots and the wildlife that once roamed its plains in vast herds. Hovering above the bison, delicate sunflower blooms, Kansas's official state flower, gently spread their petals, as if dancing in a summer breeze. Together, the bison and the sunflower create a poetic balance of strength and serenity. It's a snapshot of life in the Great Plains, captured forever in the cold shimmer of metal. While the obverse side remains faithful to tradition, showcasing George Washington's familiar profile, the Kansas Quarter found its fame largely through an astonishing minting error. This wasn't just any mistake, it was a slip that collectors everywhere would come to refer to simply as the "In God We Rust" error. Yes, you heard that right. On some 2005 Kansas quarters, the T in trust is either faint or completely missing due to a buildup of grease on the die during production. What remains is the unsettling phrase, "In God We Rust," a bizarre and unintentional message that instantly transformed this coin from a simple quarter into a treasure of national fascination. This infamous error, while humorous to some and shocking to others, ignited a firestorm in the collecting community. Error coins are always a point of excitement, but when the error alters a national motto, the coin becomes a cultural phenomenon. It's these little imperfections that ironically create perfection in the eyes of a numismatist. The "In God We Rust" variation of the Kansas Quarter became a must-have for serious collectors. But not all error coins are created equal. The condition of the quarter plays a massive role in its value. A well-worn Kansas quarter with this error might still catch attention, but a mint-state version with a clear and bold error, now that's a different story. Collectors began examining their change with new intensity, peering at the fine details of the Kansas quarter under magnifying glasses, hoping to spot a fading or missing T. For some, it was a fun curiosity. For others, it was a life-changing find hiding in plain sight, right inside their wallet or coin jar. These coins were mostly found in rolls distributed by banks or in circulation just like any other quarter. That's part of the magic. It could appear in your change after buying a coffee or during a quick trip to the store. The thrill of possibly finding one added a new dimension to coin collecting, and even brought newcomers into the fold. Beyond the infamous error, high-grade Kansas quarters in pristine condition have continued to hold strong value in the collector market. Coins graded MS-67 or higher, with brilliant luster and sharp details, are cherished and often auctioned for hundreds or even thousands depending on rarity and error presence. Some Kansas quarters also exhibit double die errors, where the inscriptions or features appear slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. These are rarer but extremely desirable among collectors who seek uniqueness in every detail. Proof versions of the Kansas quarter, minted especially for collectors, are also worth mentioning. These are struck using specially polished dies, creating a mirrored surface with frosted images. While they typically don't fetch as much as error coins, proof versions in silver or deep cameo condition do command higher values. As time goes on and more of these coins disappear into private collections, the chances of finding a high-value Kansas quarter in the wild grows slimmer. That scarcity drives up both demand and value, making these coins not just currency, but tiny pieces of American history. Collectors who specialize in U.S. quarters are particularly drawn to the Kansas coin because of its unique combination of artistry and notoriety. It stands out among other state quarters not just for its design, but for the cultural buzz it created. It's not just a coin, it's a conversation. Whether you're a lifelong collector or someone who just discovered the world of numismatics, the Kansas quarter offers a perfect introduction to the thrill of coin hunting. It teaches us that sometimes the most valuable things are hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by a curious eye and a bit of luck. So the next time you receive a handful of change, take a closer look. That Kansas quarter could be more than 25 cents. It might be a piece of treasure that carries both humor and history. It might be a bridge to America's past, or even a ticket to something greater, because among the rarest and most valuable examples of the 2005 Kansas-Washington State quarter, especially those with the legendary "In God We Rust" error in high mint state condition, one has been recorded selling for an incredible $65,000. Top 4. When it comes to American coins that hold both historical charm and surprising value, the 2007 Washington State quarter shines brightly among collectors. Born from the legendary 50 State Quarters program, this coin celebrates the rich natural beauty and powerful legacy of the evergreen state. Though millions were struck, a few rare examples have taken the spotlight for their incredible rarity, breathtaking condition, and in some cases, minting mistakes that transformed them into small treasures worth far more than their face value. The 2007 Washington quarter marked the second release that year, and it quickly stood out with a stunning design capturing the heart of the Pacific Northwest. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays a majestic leaping king salmon, soaring above the rippling surface of the water, with the snowy peak of Mount Rainier towering in the background. These two elements, the iconic fish and the legendary mountain, were carefully chosen to represent the life and landscape of Washington in one single image. Washington, as the 42nd state in the Union, has long been admired for its natural wonders and its balance between wild, untamed forests and modern urban innovation. The coin's depiction of the salmon is more than artistic, it's symbolic. The salmon represents not only a vital food source and cultural emblem for indigenous tribes but also an environmental icon for conservationists and the citizens of the Pacific Northwest. Mount Rainier, looming silently in the distance on the coin, adds another layer of meaning. It stands not just as a geological marvel, but as a metaphor for strength, majesty, and the enduring natural beauty of the state. Together, the fish and the mountain offer a snapshot of Washington's soul, minted forever into a simple yet powerful piece of metal. But what turns a common quarter into a collector's dream is not just the design. It's the rarity. Certain coins from the 2007 Washington Quarter series have gained remarkable value due to a combination of factors such as limited mintage errors, pristine condition, and in some cases, the sheer luck of how they were stored or preserved. Some Washington quarters were found to have striking errors during the minting process. These include things like doubled dies, where elements of the coin's design, like the salmon's fins or the text around the edges, appear to have been imprinted twice, creating a shadow effect. For experienced collectors, these kinds of errors are pure gold. Another type of error that can drastically increase value is an off-center strike, where the coin is not properly aligned in the press, resulting in a misprinted image that can range from slightly tilted to severely deformed. The most desirable examples still showcase a clear date and mint mark while displaying enough error to make it rare and unique. Some of the rarest and most valuable 2007 Washington quarters are those with a missing clad layer. These quarters were struck without the top copper-nickel layer, leaving them with a copper-toned appearance and a much lighter weight. Because this type of mistake is easily noticeable, many of them were removed from circulation by sharp-eyed collectors, increasing their rarity in the wild. Collectors also closely watch coin grades, which are determined by professional services like PCGS and NGC. Coins graded at MS67 or higher are particularly rare, especially those that have never been touched or circulated. These mint state coins can command high prices because of their flawless condition, even without any visible minting errors. When a rare minting error combines with high-grade condition, the result can be astonishing. Such a coin doesn't just become a collector's item, it becomes a historical artifact. One that represents a moment frozen in time, untouched by wear, and perfect in its imperfection. The 2007 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia and Denver for general circulation, with an S mint mark for the proof versions created in San Francisco. Each version holds its own interest among collectors, but the Denver and Philadelphia minted coins have produced some of the most surprising error coins, making them a target for treasure hunters across the country. What's even more thrilling is that many valuable quarters have been found in everyday change. A quick glance, a closer look with a magnifying glass, and suddenly a regular day turns into an extraordinary discovery. Stories of people finding valuable coins in old jars, inherited collections, or coin rolls from banks have inspired a wave of new collectors. There's a kind of magic to these discoveries. Holding a coin that was once considered ordinary, only to learn it holds incredible value, is like uncovering a secret message from history. It reminds us that treasures can be hidden in plain sight and that something as small as a quarter can carry stories worth telling. Coin dealers, auction houses, and online marketplaces continue to see high demand for unique and rare 2007 Washington quarters. Every so often, one makes headlines for its surprising price, sparking renewed interest in state quarters and encouraging people to re-examine the change in their pockets. The Washington quarter also serves as an educational tool. It teaches history, geography, economics, and the importance of details. It connects us to the culture of a state and a moment in time when art and metal met to celebrate a nation's diversity. What sets the Washington quarter apart isn't just its artistic beauty or its symbolism, it's the idea that something common can be transformed into something extraordinary. It's a perfect reflection of the American spirit, bold, creative, full of surprises, and always reaching for something greater. The journey of the 2007 Washington quarter, from mint to market, from pocket to pedestal, shows that even the smallest object can carry tremendous meaning and unexpected worth. With each passing year, these coins become harder to find in top condition, and their value continues to climb. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just found a Washington quarter in a jar at home, take a moment to study it. Look closely, check for unusual features, and consider its condition. You never know, you might be holding something special. And for one particular Washington quarter from 2007, that special something was confirmed. With a rare minting error and a nearly flawless mint state grade, it was sold to an eager collector for the incredible sum of $55,000. Top 5. In the incredible journey of American coinage, few coins capture the essence of wilderness and heritage quite like the 2018 Voyageurs National Park Washington quarter. Minted as part of the celebrated America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin doesn't just represent the state of Minnesota, it symbolizes the majestic serenity of one of the country's most untouched natural wonders. And while millions were produced, a select few have emerged as exceptionally rare and unexpectedly valuable, turning everyday pocket change into highly sought-after treasures. The 2018 Voyageurs quarter stands out instantly due to its breathtaking reverse design. At the center of the scene, a graceful common loon, Minnesota's state bird, glides across a calm lake. Behind it, a rocky island dotted with towering pines captures the rugged beauty of the park's dense forests and crystal-clear waters. The entire image is a tribute to the raw, unspoiled landscape of northern Minnesota, where water and wilderness meet in timeless harmony. Voyageurs National Park, from which this coin takes its name, is one of the few national parks that is best explored by boat. Made up of interconnected waterways, hidden coves, and remote islands, the park's vastness stretches across more than 218,000 acres. Its name honors the French-Canadian fur traders, the Voyageurs, who navigated this region centuries ago, carrying goods across the waterways and building the foundations of early American trade. That spirit of adventure, freedom, and connection to nature is beautifully etched into the coin. The floating loon represents not just a bird, but a way of life, a peaceful presence, an echo of the wild. And it's this very design that has made the 2018 Voyager's Quarter a favorite among collectors, nature lovers, and historians alike. But beyond the design lies a world of rarity, discovery, and value. While most Voyager's Quarters are worth exactly 25 cents, a very small number have become extremely valuable due to minting errors, condition, or other special characteristics that set them apart. These are the coins that excite the numismatic world, because what seems ordinary at first may turn out to be a hidden gem. Some of the most remarkable 2018 Voyager's Quarters are those with a rare double die error. This mistake occurs when a coin is struck by a die that has a slightly misaligned impression, causing parts of the design, like the loon's feathers, the waves, or even the inscriptions, to appear doubled. These coins are highly collectible and immediately grab the attention of professional graders and enthusiasts. Another type of valuable error is the off-center strike, where the coin design is shifted due to improper alignment during minting. These errors vary in severity, but the most desired examples are the ones that are clearly misprinted while still showing the full date and mint mark. Each of these off-center coins is entirely unique. No two are ever the same. There have also been discoveries of 2018 Voyager's Quarters with die cracks and cuds, small chunks of the die breaking off and leaving raised, blob-like imperfections on the coin. These flaws are unintentional, but they create a distinctive look that collectors love. The more dramatic and clean the error, the higher its value becomes. For many collectors, condition is just as important as error. Coins that have never circulated and have been preserved perfectly are graded as mint state, with a numeric scale topping out at MS 70. A Voyager's Quarter graded MS 67 or higher is extremely difficult to find and can be worth hundreds or even thousands, depending on demand and error combinations. The Voyager's Quarters were struck at 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, each identified by a tiny letter near George Washington's ponytail P, D, or S. While all 3 mints produced millions of coins, it's the rare error coins or those kept in pristine condition that stand out from the crowd. And sometimes, it's the regular-looking ones that hide the greatest surprises. Stories have emerged of lucky individuals discovering valuable Voyager's Quarters and coin rolls from the bank or in ordinary pocket change. Imagine buying a cup of coffee, getting your change, and later realizing one of those coins could be worth thousands. That's the thrill of collecting. It turns the mundane into the magical, the everyday into an adventure. What makes the 2018 Voyager's Quarter even more appealing is the emotional connection people have with nature. The design evokes calm, nostalgia, and a deep appreciation for America's natural landscapes. It represents the quiet strength of the North, the tranquility of wilderness, and the timeless dance of water and wildlife. Whether you're a lifelong collector or someone new to the hobby, the Voyager's Quarter offers something special. It teaches you to look closely, to appreciate the details, and to never underestimate the value of what might seem ordinary. With every coin comes a possibility, a mystery waiting to be discovered in your own home. As time goes on and more of these quarters are removed from circulation, their rarity increases. Collectors are holding on to the finest examples, and mint errors are becoming even harder to locate. That means each day, your chances of finding one in the wild become slimmer, yet the hope remains alive. Numismatics is more than just a hobby, it's a treasure hunt, a form of time travel, and a bridge between art and history. And coins like the 2018 Voyager's Quarter remind us that value isn't always measured by size or shine, it's measured by story, by rarity, and by those lucky moments of discovery. So the next time you get change at the store, don't just pocket it without a glance. Turn over that quarter. Look for the loon. Examine the details. You just might be holding something far more valuable than you realize. And in one extraordinary case, a stunning 2018 Voyager's Quarter featuring a rare minting error and preserved in nearly flawless condition was sold at auction. Its final hammer price? An incredible $28,000. Top 6. In the grand journey of American coinage, every so often, a single quarter rises above the rest, not just for its value, but for the story it tells. One such piece is the 2018 Washington quarter featuring the Cumberland Island National Seashore. At first glance, it may seem like just another coin in your change, but beneath its shimmering surface lies a tale of nature, rarity, and surprise. Today, we dive into the remarkable world of the 2018 Cumberland Island quarter and why it has become a fascination for collectors across the country. The Cumberland Island quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honored national parks and sites in each state, territory, and the District of Columbia. Georgia's spotlight in 2018 fell on the tranquil and wild shores of Cumberland Island, a protected national seashore known for its untouched beaches, historic ruins, and abundance of wildlife. The design of this coin brilliantly captures the serene magic of the island. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find a delicate scene, a snowy egret standing gracefully on a branch, its wings slightly spread as if ready to take flight. It is surrounded by marshes and reeds, representing the lush, undisturbed environment of Cumberland Island. This image isn't just a work of beauty, it's a tribute to the fragile ecosystems that thrive in coastal Georgia. It reminds us of the silent, sacred connection between land, water, and wildlife. Every element of the coin's design carries meaning. The snowy egret, known for its elegance and long plumes, was once hunted to near extinction for fashion. Today, it stands as a conservation success story. Cumberland Island itself is a haven for sea turtles, wild horses, armadillos, and countless bird species. Capturing this environment on a coin brought attention to the importance of preserving such treasures. But what makes this particular quarter more than just a piece of art is the extraordinary rarity of specific versions. While millions of 2018 Cumberland Island quarters were minted for everyday use, a tiny number emerged with significant errors, unique variations, or near-perfect condition, qualities that sent collectors into a frenzy. It's within this narrow sliver of possibility that a few of these quarters have become astonishingly valuable. Some of the most desirable Cumberland Island quarters are those with striking mint errors. One such error includes the famous double-die variety, where parts of the design, especially the feathers of the egret or the lettering, appear to be duplicated slightly, creating a subtle but noticeable effect. These errors are rare and often missed by casual observers, making them even more exciting to discover. Another coveted anomaly is the off-center strike. If the coin wasn't properly aligned during minting, the design can appear tilted or partially missing, which instantly sets it apart. Off-center errors that still show the date and essential features are highly collectible, especially when preserved in uncirculated condition. There are also reports of quarters struck on the wrong planchet, metal discs intended for nickels or foreign coins. These errors result in coins with unusual weight, color, and diameter. Such anomalies are extremely rare and are considered lucky finds when they surface in circulation or rolls of unsearched coins. Even without these unusual errors, Cumberland Island quarters in pristine condition are attracting attention. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher are hard to come by, and when they do appear, they fetch impressive prices at auction. Collectors value these top-grade specimens for their brilliant luster, flawless surfaces, and perfect strike details. The Philadelphia and Denver mints both produced Cumberland Island quarters for circulation, marked with a P or D, respectively. The San Francisco Mint issued S-proof coins, including clad and silver versions, intended mostly for collectors. While all three versions can hold value, the most remarkable finds have typically come from circulation-struck coins that somehow remained untouched. Perhaps the most thrilling part of collecting coins like the Cumberland Island quarter is the possibility of discovery. These valuable pieces have been found in everyday change, tucked inside old piggy banks, or hidden among rolls of quarters purchased from banks. The idea that such a tiny object, often overlooked, can be worth a small fortune is what keeps collectors hopeful and inspired. Cumberland Island itself adds a romantic sense of mystery to the coin. With no bridges connecting it to the mainland, it remains isolated and largely undeveloped. Those who have visited describe it as stepping into a forgotten world, filled with moss-covered trees, silent beaches, and the haunting remains of once grand mansions. The coin captures this eerie beauty in a way no other currency has. For new collectors, The 2018 Cumberland Island Quarter is a great introduction to the thrill of numismatics. It teaches not just about coins, but about nature, history, and the power of close observation. Each coin has a story, and some tell stories worth thousands of dollars. Auction houses and coin dealers continue to see rising interest in era coins from the America the Beautiful series. As more and more people explore coin collecting, the competition to find these rare gems grows fiercer. Yet, there's always that chance. The moment when an ordinary-looking quarter reveals its hidden secrets. It's this combination of beauty, scarcity, and surprise that gives the 2018 Cumberland Island Quarter its allure. With its stunning design and potential for hidden value, it captures the imagination of everyone who holds it. It is a coin that honors the wild, rewards the patient, and reminds us that treasures still exist in our daily lives. The journey of this quarter, from the mints of America to the hands of collectors, proves that numismatics is not just a hobby, but an adventure. Whether you're a seasoned expert or a beginner sorting through change, the thrill remains the same. You never know what treasure might be waiting. And one of those treasures, a rare and nearly flawless 2018 Cumberland Island Quarter with a dramatic mint error, stunned the numismatic world when it sold at auction. Its final price? An unbelievable $46,000.